identity, cysto-malaspina. Now, eventually police tasered Ali. He was then shot at the scene. He died in hospital. The coroner, John Cain, criticised the decision by the Victorian Police Intelligence officers to manage this bloke, Ali, as low risk, considering, and I quote, clear intelligence gaps identified during an assessment. Judge Cain said the Security Intelligence Unit exhibited deficient procedures which led to assessments made on the basis of incomplete and or inaccurate information, missed investigative opportunities, including opportunities to fill intelligence gaps, and Judge Cain found that there was a masked escalation in Ali's criminal behaviour in the months before his death, including assault and making threats to kill. Having said all of that, and my apologies for the length of it, but to put you in the background, Peter, we've had thuggery in managing the coronavirus protesters, we've had the quarantine failures, and now this. Where to from here?
I think that one of the most disturbing things about Hassan Ali, that case, was at the time, and I think he was yelling Allahu Akbar on the main street of Melbourne, was this reluctance of anyone to even call it out for what it is. I mean, it's Islamic terrorism, but you have ASIO now saying it's got to be called motivated violence. That we, knew the history of his brother, who is a convicted terrorist. Allegedly at the time plotting to blow up Federation Square. So I think there are real problems still in Australia about terror. COVID's what we're focused on, but this has not gone away. Religious extremism has not gone away. If you look at some recent cases, there's stabbings overseas, back in Europe over the summer. So I think the big concern I have perhaps with Victoria Police, Alan, is all the calamities we've seen in COVID. This issue, of course, Lawyer X, which was a specific Royal Commission on that issue. Now, out of that, they were supposed to appoint a special investigator to take the recommendations of the Royal Commissioner all the way through, potentially via the DPP, into the courtroom. That hasn't happened. And that hasn't happened. I think there's concerns about the state of justice in Victoria.
Well, this is just the last chapter, isn't it? And you wonder, of course, where the Victorian opposition is. Listen, the next election, Peter, surely the only person who can beat Scott Morrison at the next election is Scott Morrison.